Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing a choose your own adventure fantasy characters book tag. So I actually saw this book tag on Hillary from Melted Books' channel, and I thought it sounded so much fun. You essentially are like creating your own adventure with like different fantasy characters, and the prompts are really fun. And so like I just wanted to take part in this. She didn't tag me, I just thought it was really exciting, so like I wanted to do it myself. So I have assembled a collection of books for you here today that I'm going to show you, and you will see why I chose each book and which character from each book I am choosing. I will also have a link to Hillary's video and the original creator's video in the description down below. So the first one is Fantasy Twin. Name a character that you can relate to on a personal level. So for this one, I chose Nick from Heartstopper, mainly because he is bisexual and he struggles with his sexuality throughout this series. I'm also bisexual and I struggled with my sexuality for a long time. He is also an athletic character. He plays rugby, I play volleyball. So we're both into like athletics in a way as well. And yeah, so I thought that Nick really worked and we just seemed like kind of like the same character. Although Nick is a little more buff than I am a very skinny person. So if it was like looks wise, I kind of look more like Charlie. But personality wise, I think I'm more like Nick. Then we have Hero, and this is to name a character that you aspire to be like. So for this one, I chose David from Steelheart because David like stays true to who he is throughout this book, and he's just he makes light of bad situations by bringing up humor. So he'll constantly throw in lots of like random metaphors, even if they make absolutely no sense whatsoever. He likes to throw those out there when he's like talking to people, and it's just really like hilarious. It makes me laugh, and I feel like I'm kind of similar in a way where if it's an awkward situation, I'll kind of like deflect the awkward situation by bringing humor into it. So I feel like in that sense David and I are very similar, and yeah, I think he does it better than I do, and I aspire to be a hero like him. Then we have Champion, and this is to choose a character that is going to be your champion in a duel. So if I had to assign a character to be my champion in a duel, I would choose Darrow from Red Rising because honestly, Darrow is like a master tactician. You don't like you get to follow along with his story as he like becomes a master tactician, and that's like part of the fun part for me is because he's discovering who he is at the same time as you're discovering it, and you just get to see like his development from one character to like a whole other character. It's really cool. But yeah, he is definitely like a master tactician, and I think he would fare really well in a duel, so that's why I would choose Darrow. Severo is also another option, but I feel like Severo is a little too hot-headed, so he would be like a second level hero that I would put in. Because I know, like, he's hot-headed, but he would get the job done. But I think Darrow would do it more effectively and efficiently. So yeah, Darrow. Then we have Unlikable, and this is to name a character that you love to hate. So I was looking at the shelves for this one, and I was walking back and forth, and then it kind of just like popped out to me, and I was like, you know what? It's definitely this one. And that is Carden from The Cruel Prince. Because Carden is just a bully. Like I don't like Carden. He is not nice to really anybody, and I don't care if things make him seem nice. This guy's an asshole. Like Carden is not a good person. So he is very unlikable, and I do love to hate him because he deserves all the hate. Then we have Tavern Buddy, and so this is to name a character that you would like to go have a drink with or spend a night on the town with. So for this one, I chose Farius from the Spellslinger series because I feel like she's very good at having a night on the town and just going out and getting drunk at the taverns. And she still manages to keep her wits about her while doing it. So I think it would be really fun to do that with her because I could get drunk and know that Farius is going to take care of me. She's just fun. She's got such a firecracker of a personality, and I think she would be a really fun like time to hang out with. So yeah, definitely Farius. And if Rachis is along for the ride, well, like, you know it's gonna get wild. Then we have villain, and this is to name a character with which you would not want to cross paths. So for this one, I chose Aiden from Illuminae because I would not want to cross paths with Aiden. Because if I cross paths with Aiden, I don't know if I would be crossing any more paths after that. Aiden is a beautifully written character, but terrifying. Like, I know I do not want to be anywhere near Aiden. I can stay far away from him. Or them. I don't know. They're robots. So, like, I don't know. But I don't want to be close to them at all because bad things happen. So, yeah. Aiden equals scary. Then we have mentor. And so this is to name a character with whom you would want to have as a mentor or like train you. And so for this one, I don't remember their name. I think it's Nick, but I'm choosing Nick from the Wizard Heir. This is the second book in the trilogy. It was my favorite in the Warrior Heir trilogy, but he's in like the first one, obviously. Nick he's kind of like this wizard-like character that takes on a mentor role for the main character of the first book. And yeah, I just thought he was like a cool character. I wanted to know more about him. And I think that he would be a good mentor because he is honestly looking out for his pupil or students' best interests, but also like wanting to protect them and keep them safe while training them. So I think like he would be a very good mentor. I think he would be a very nurturing mentor, which is something that is better for me. I think nurturing is better than like conflict as a mentor. I probably would not reflect well on a mentor that's more aggressive, I guess. So yeah, I think he would be good for my learning style. And so yeah, I'm choosing Nick. Then we have Samwise. And so this is to name a character that you trust or who you think would be your best friend. So for this one, I chose Alice from Legendborn because I think that Alice is like the perfect best friend. She is looking out for Bree with like her whole being. Everything Alice does is to make sure that Bree is okay and Bree is safe. And she's not only looking out for her physically, she's looking out for her like mental health at the same time. And I think that's such a good quality in a friend. So I would want Alice as my friend because I know that they would have my back. And if I was starting to act a little wild or like do things that are out of the norm for me, she would kind of like rein me in and get me back on track on how like I am as a person. And so yeah, I think Alice would be a great addition to my fantasy team. And then the last one is found family. And so this is to choose a character that like if you could adopt them, you would bring them in and give them a home. And this character already has like a pretty good family in its own, but like I would love to adopt Eric, aka Biddy from Check Please, because they're just like the biggest cinnamon roll of a character and I just want to do everything I can to protect them. Also, he's like a master baker, so I would have an endless supply of desserts and like sweet treats. So like I'm down for that. And yeah, like I think that'd be really cool. I would definitely protect Biddy with everything I have and make sure that he feels loved and welcomed. So yeah. And that's it for my Choose Your Own Adventure fantasy characters book tag. I thought this was so much fun. I really enjoyed assembling this cast of characters. And yeah, so if you guys want to do this tag, then by all means do it. I'll put all the questions down below so you can do it yourself. I'm not going to tag anybody because nobody tagged me. But yeah, feel free to do this one. It's a lot of fun. And I think you'll find that like when you're looking at your shelves, like you're getting excited too, trying to find different characters to apply for different things. Because I know I did. And now for today's independent bookstore shout out.
Okay guys, so today's independent bookstore is for kids books, and this is located in North Vancouver, British Columbia. So as you can see on their website, it's primarily children's books. So they have lots of different reels, one celebrating families, one for teachers, Instagram worthy. They also have puzzles and stuffed animals. Look at that little panda. That's a friggin' adorable. But yeah, oh, what is that? Oh my god, they have a pretzel stuffed animal. Or not even stuffed animal, I guess it's just a stuffy. But a pretzel? That's hilarious. There's broccoli. Anyways, this site has some cool stuff. Yeah, so lots of books for kids. Definitely check this out. They have so many options on this website, and there is a lot to choose from. They also have a very large menu up here, so if you need anything, you can get all of that from here. They got French books even, art supplies and crafts. You name it, they have it. So go check out kidsbooks.ca.
If you want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as links to buy my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Mondays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.